20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from Arlington. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Please take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jack, hurt. Let's go. Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Stephanie! Viking, 18! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat!
Daniels starts with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Cowboy, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch of the ball game for Deebo. That's a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
18, Gravity Lions. Go.
Daniels gonna throw again. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Not Bronco 80. $19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Go.
Throwing again. Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
They'll send Worthy in motion. To the air again is Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Panther 60.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11, Cougar 19.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Ooh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll go. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In motion comes Andrews. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
Here's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A first down throw there is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Ready, right?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Here we go, Stack. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
His kick is good from 60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy Tiger. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. 17-7 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play there for Washington. A pickup of 44 yards.
Ready, ready.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Well, something tells me, Mike, that for as good as that probably looked all week long in practice, I wouldn't expect us to see that play called too many more times going forward. It almost feels like the defense was expecting it coming in, and they blew the play up before it ever got going.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Here we go, Stack. Dragon 70, Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan is a rocker. Able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal.
Got it. Ready?
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's
19,
3rd and goal.
19, Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This is 3rd and 6.
70 range, 70 range.
Hill look to throw.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Here's Lane. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Stephanie! 19, Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's McClure open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Ready, ready.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
19 Lions.
The motion man here is McClure.
Ready.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 43-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get up! 79 Broncos!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Panther 11! Panther 11! 70 Timberwolves! 19 tight! 19 tight! Street!
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Go!
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be third down.
Buffalo at 2! Buffalo 80! Ready?
Throwing now. Daniel. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops at 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Now Daniels. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
York is good on the extra point. The Commanders will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Okay, ready? Get up. 19 Charger.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Second and 11.
Here we go. Stack. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Third and long.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On first down, Daniels. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
Now a give on the ground. Up the sidelines of the 40. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll send Worthy in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Get it. 60 Bison, 6.
On second down, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Let's go now.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Cade York on the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
That's their own 25-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's gone back complete to Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Back down the field for Lamb. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Isaiah McDuffie. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Drag. Cut 19. Cut 19. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
That is fielded at the 13. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On play action, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up at... an incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
Let's go now. 77, check.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on his return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Panther 11, Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, stop. 70 Lions.
They'll send Worthy in motion. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, hurt. Viking 18.
And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickups of 2.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
3rd down and 3.
Ready. Panther 6. Ready.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. McLaurin open on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check mash. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by the blue. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
On the 6. Come on. Ready?
The quarter begins on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Three. Ready.
Again, it's Blue. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line. It's a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Get it. Count to 60. Count 19. Count 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Got it. Ready?
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco switch. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Straight ahead. It's Blue.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down. They need 7.
Let's go. Hawk, step, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Commanders 27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Daniel. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Donovan Izaraku in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Hurt.
To throw is Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
18 Cardinal.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Ready? Street! Street! Ready?
Again, here comes Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready? Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On the handoff, Blue. Marked down at the 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. Nice. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the lines. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
They'll run here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll go play action, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and That might have been it right there.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
1st down, Commanders.
Panther 11, Viking 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Daniel. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Daniels gonna throw again. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is gonna mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Get it!
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yards. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the 1st of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.